Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by mountains, there lived a young boy named Arif. His family was poor, barely managing to put food on the table. Every morning, while other children rushed to school with books in their hands, Arif walked barefoot to the marketplace to help his father sell vegetables. From an early age, Arif learned that life was not going to be easy for him, but deep in his heart, he carried a silent dream. He wanted to study, to learn, and to become someone who could change not just his life, but the life of his family. One evening, after a long day at the market, Arif noticed a group of children sitting under a tree. They were reading aloud from their school books. He stopped and listened. Something inside him lit up. Those words, those lessons, he wanted to understand them too. But how could he? His family couldn't afford school fees, nor even a single notebook. Still, Arif refused to give up. Every night, when the village fell silent, he would collect old newspapers, discarded books, or torn pages thrown away by others. With a tiny oil lamp flickering in the corner, he taught himself letters, words, and numbers. His eyes often burned from the smoke, his stomach growled from hunger, but his determination never wavered. One day, a teacher from the village school noticed him. She had seen Arif lingering near the school gate, listening carefully to lessons from outside the window. Instead of scolding him, she invited him inside. She gave him a notebook and said, "Knowledge is a gift, Arif, and those who truly seek it will always find a way." That single act of kindness became the turning point of Arif's life. He started attending school in between his work at the market. Every free moment he had, he studied. People laughed at him. Some said he was wasting his time, but Arif kept moving forward. Year passed. The barefoot boy who once sold vegetables was now standing tall in a college auditorium, holding a scholarship certificate. His eyes filled with tears, not because the journey was easy, but because he had finally proved to himself and to the world that poverty could not chain a determined heart. Eventually, Arif became a teacher. And do you know what he did with his first salary? He bought a stack of notebooks and handed them out freely to the children of his village. He told them, "Never let anyone convenience you that you are too small to dream. If you are willing to fight for your future, no obstacle can hold you back." Dear friends, Arif's story is not just about him, it's about you. Maybe you feel stuck right now by your circumstances, by your past, or by what people think of you. But remember this, the size of your struggle does not define the size of your success. Every great story begins with hardship, but is perseverance that writes the ending. So, the question is, what story will you write for your life?